Good evening, welcome to my channel. My name's Berenice and they call me Belle for short. Today I'm going to make stars. I'm not going to make a whole quilt. I've got too many quilts to quilt. But I'm going to make a block. And this is it here. And they're different sizes, so I'll make the two sizes I think. And it's called Starry Night and it's by Ricky Blake Designs. Now these are free patterns and I will put a link in the description below. And obviously this has got all the measurements etc for a whole quilt. So I've got to do it for one big one and one small one. That's going to be fun, isn't it? Working that out. And I've made some scribbles on it to try and work it out. But yeah. So that's the next project I'm going to do. So thank you for watching. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thanks you for the old subscribers that are coming back. Wonderful figures. I'm over 1,100. So I'm really, really pleased. Yeah, bigger or better, eh? So pick some fabric. That's why I'm not going to do a whole quilt. Again, I could do, it's the background, I haven't got meters of background, that's the trouble. That's half meter if I look at that right. No, it's just a fat quarter. There you go, really organised. So I'm going to do that as a background and that is the main part of the stars. Okay then. So, shall we get sewing? Or cutting actually. Now I need 8 4.5 inch squares. This block is going to end up as 16 inches. Let me just double check. It is. It's quite a large block. But I'll make the smaller ones as well. I've taken the selvage off, so I've got a straight edge there. And we'll go 4.5. I'm going to cut. Shall I cut 2? Yeah, because that'll only be 4. I'm just thinking there, if you can hear the ticking of my brain, 3.5 that is, yeah, nearly 4.5. Let me double check that. 4.5, yeah. Four and a half. Just telling myself 4.5. Okay. Put that one out the way over there. I'll open it up. I've got raw edges to my left. So I'll do it a little bit more than 4.5. Make sure the raw edge is to my left. Put that on the line here. Should meet at the top. Swing it around gently. 4.5, Belle. 4.5. 2. Because as I'm getting so many subscribers, I thought I'd better make another block. So there's 4. That'll do a small star, I'm sure. To say I haven't done this yet. No practice wrong with me. Hold on, let me look at, we have a raw edge here, see? So that's further in. So 4.5. Bottom, top line's matching, so I've got that right. Thank goodness. 4.5. I do keep repeating myself because it's so easy to put the ruler on 3.5 or something, not concentrating, especially while I'm filming. I don't need that to lose concentration. So there's 8 of them. So now what I've got to do is cut strips 4.5 by 8.5. Okay. So 4.5. I'm actually going to cut this edge again because I've moved it when I took the selvage off. 1.5. I moved a bit there. Didn't like that. I think I only need 2. So 8.5. I'm going to cut this piece off of here. Hold on a minute. Turn it that way. So my ruler's got the line at the bottom here. That's why I've turned it round. What I do with 8.5 is turn my ruler around this way. Still done it wrong. That way. There we go. Got it. 8.5. So, don't often use the length of a ruler like this, but that's fine. 8.5. Okay. Now we're going to mark the blue ones. Let's take one of them off. Going to mark the blue ones on the reverse, corner to corner, and it'll end up like that, big flying geese. Okay, so I need to go and get my pen. Right, I've got my pen over here. This is what I got for my birthday. Oh dear, clatter. Handy place to put all my pens. I used to have them, hold on, in this. One of my sons got me that many years ago. I've always been known as Busy Bee. I had a website, etc. with it. Things have moved on. So, let's get back to this. So, corner to corner. I always start in the middle. My pen's not working. Dried up. It is an iron away pen. Doesn't matter, it can be a pencil because nobody's going to see it. And it's not square and square, we're not sewing each side, we're sewing on the line. It's going to be a bit of wastage here when I think about it, but that's the instructions, so I should do them. And again, see, I'll sew from that corner to this nearest corner and fold it back. So we're going to do that then. So I'm at the table, at the sewing table. Bracelets. I know, they're annoying me, I don't know about you. I'm not taking them off. So, I don't know if you can see that line. Yeah, I think you can. I'm going to sew from there to there. I've got my 1/4 inch foot on, but I'm sitting on the top of it, so that's fine. Machine's all normal stitch, normal pressure foot, normal tension. And there's one. Fold that back. Like so. Now, I can cut this bit off. I don't need that. As I'm saying, there's quite a bit of wastage with this, but I'll use it on something else, so that'll be alright. In fact, I'm going to cut it with on the cutting mat with a rotary cutter, so I get 1/4 inch. I'm on the rotary mat and I'm cutting this 1/4 inch precisely. Usually little ones I would just cut, because then these triangles will end up the same size on every one. So I put my 1/4 inch on the line and cut away from it. So don't forget, we're going that way. So this is the bit we want to keep. It's very easy to cut the wrong bit. I've done it. Everybody's done it. Make sure I'm in 1/4 inch there you go. And they will be used for something else, or the small ones actually. So put that back, finger press that, and we're going to sew the next bit on. Alright, a cutting mat. Alright, that's the side I need. Flip it back, so this is the side I don't. Putting a ruler on 1/4 inch on the line, on the sewing line, and cut it away. And I know this will be the same size as this, hopefully. Doing maths without even counting. And there it is, the flying geese. That's right, I'll do 4 of these. Because they're going to go around a big 8.5 inch of that blue. It is a big block. This is the 8.5 centre block. So again, I'll cut that raw edge. It is 8.5 there, so I've got to go square it off. I've got my mat the wrong way round. A minute. So-called expert work here. I'll put it on the edge here. Lovely. I've probably got an 8.5 inch square, but I love this foot one. 12 inch. 8.5 bell. 8.5. 8.5 down here, 8.5 here. I can match my lines actually here and here, and I know I'm all squared. Nice and straight there. Double check. And that's 8.5. So we've got the 4 flying geese, the 8.5 inch square, and we need 4.5 of the cream background, same as the inside of the middle of the geese. And what we do is, I'm just making sure you can see this okay, because my camera can't see what the screen. On that way. On that way. We'll do them 2 first. But we sew on the squares here first as well, onto here. So I'm going to do that next. Save confusion, get it the right way about. It's a whopper of a block. So we should get these creams onto the top and the bottom. So there's my first flying geese. I'm going to put them as if they're going on the block. Right, so I'm going to do that one first. Keep that one to the side. Oh, go to the side, thank you. Line it up. Get gentle when you start, because I don't use thread bunnies. I'm just not in the habit of it. Taught myself, so nobody told me you must use them. The years have gone by and I suddenly realised I should use them. But I can't be bothered cutting at the back. I like using my cutter on the machine. That's another reason. There's one. Again, it's quite a simple beginner's block. That's what I like about these. 16.5, it'll make a little border. You can make a cushion cover out of it. There's one. There's the second one. Just going to make sure that's finger pressed there. So can't be bothered going to the iron, which is on. Probably turn itself off now. Slowly. Be aware when you're learning to sew that this can wander. You can move it like that to keep it straight. It takes a little bit of practice, so it does. Being aware. Remember my son, because he's only starting out. Oh, look at my ends. Yeah, here come, you know. Here come. I'll make sure I've got this the right way. I don't want to sew along there. It's been known. I was having a bit of trouble getting through because of the... Hold on. Because of that seam, so it was going against there. That's fine. So the next bit we do is the edges. Just the flying geese onto this square. Make sure we got it the right way. Yep. It's a good idea to pin this if you're doing it, because it tends to wander. It's because it's on the bias, on the bias triangles. So I'll just take my time, make sure my bottom's lined up, and we're fine. And we want to make sure this is tucked under the machine. And when you go slower, you can actually see the point where it's going to go to get a lovely point. Now that's wrinkled up, so I'll straighten that like so, get to my point, and then we can finish off. Let's see if that worked, eh? And there we go. Obviously that needs to be pressed back, but that's pretty good. Not perfect actually, but pretty good. That'll do. It's a quilt. Oh, that's the wrong bit. Excuse me. So, opposite way. Just going to make sure these seams are pressed down here, because this is where I'm sewing. I'm not worried about that yet. On that edge, turn around. So, just going to give it a little shake. There we are. Not slowly, because I've got no thread bunny. I'm making sure I'm okay down here, and I can see my cross here. And I want to try and avoid that. There you go, just that little wriggle, just a bit of stitch over. And that's it. That's them two. So again, I'll put these to the outside, the way they're actually falling. Usually I press them. So we want, actually, I'm going the other way. I'm going to press it. Go and press them, because we want the seams going the other way. That one's a little bit, didn't quite get that one there, but that's fine. And press these the opposite way, you see? So they're going to my right, and that's going to my left. And what I'm going to do is to show you what you can do is pin it. So button against each other. I'm just going to put it below there, just to get me started. It meets the top. I don't usually pin it. I just want to make sure these seams, that's okay, going the right way, because sometimes they get moved around and on the feed dogs of your machine. Feed dogs are the things that feed the jaggy bits, that feed the mist fabric through. So, if you didn't know, I'm just going to take my time, take my pin out, and I'm okay. Hold on to it for dear life, as they like to say. Nice and slow. See, I'm on the seam. And all I'm going to do is take this one up. I don't know if you can see what you can see, but I'd have it straight out, butt it against each other, and hold it there. And you can pin it. You can pin it as much as you want, but just don't go over with your sewing needle, because you could break it and it get inside your machine, etc. See, nice and slow. My meat in there, bang on. The seam's laying down flat, and I can go. these little tips, isn't it, that you don't know until you make the mistakes and think, oh dear, didn't know that. Didn't know that. See, that one's touching, this one's not. It's fine. In fact, I could have looked. I'm going to go over that actually. That's what I'm going to do. I do want that to touch a bit better, and I can see the point there. I never thought about that till just now. It's the first one I've made on this project. I'll just go a bit nearer. That'll do. I can go back again, tie it off. There you go. Not much nearer, but you'll be alright. Actually, you know what? I've sewn that on the wrong way. Sewn it on the wrong way. Right, we'll do it the right way this time, shall we? That way. It's a star bell. I'll sew this one and undo the other one. See, happens to the best of us. I'll leave it in just to show you I can make mistakes as well. I'm actually getting hungry as well. My tea time. What time is it here in the old UK? 6:30 in the evening. Just want to pull that a bit more over. Don't forget I've got that X there, so I'm going to make a point of it this time. That's it. Make sure these are batching up. It seems absolutely wonderful here. It'd be great if I put it the right way. So that's the way it's supposed to look. Not like that. So I shall unpick that. Now sewn that panel the right way. So there it is, a big old star. So now we're going to do the smaller one. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe. And the likes and the notifications so you know that when I put another video up. I'm getting more inspired as the numbers go up, so yeah, a bit of a commitment. But anyway, let's have a look at this first. It's quite a big block, 16 inches. Yeah, pretty cool. I wish I had more of that now. I know I would have ended up making a quilt, but I can't, so I've got quilts to quilt to get under there to do feathers or whatever on. Yeah, or maybe a new pattern, hey? So again, thank you for watching, and do the usual, and I will see you soon. All right, bye for now. Take care.